Hey everybody, back at it with part 2 of my Pokemon Coliseum RNG playthrough. Today we're probably going to cover the Pyrite Cave. Depending on how long it takes me to do all those manips, we'll probably get through from Meditite to Sudowoodo. I'm also going to go over how to calibrate your blink timer. So first things first, just like every time we start the game up, and we want to RNG something. If you're just playing, you don't need your initial seed, but we do it now. So I'm just going to do single salt 8 times. Just like last time, if you don't have a capture card, go right ahead and do this the manual way. Like I showed off in that first video. Pick our current seed, and we'll hang out with that for a second. So I'm going to continue the game. I played through all the way up to accessing Pyrite Cave. I cleared out all of the trainers. I caught some of the shadow Pokemon here. We still got our shiny Massacre. I just caught these guys. Obviously, the shadow Pokemon all the way up through this point are not... they don't have stable RNG methods to manip them, so I just caught the regular ones. Probably not going to use them very much. I have Pyrite in my party a little bit for some of these. But we are going to go to the cave. So first things first, I'm going to go over how to calibrate your blink timer. You don't super need it for Massacre, which is why I didn't really talk about it too much there. But for all the regular blink manips, we're going to need it. So the trainer right here has Meditite, but we want to capture Meditite. We want to manip it, but we want to get to Dunsparce first. So we're gonna KO the trainer here, just to get past him to Dunsparce, so we can calibrate our blink timer on Copilot. I have a test profile in here because my Heracross one I already had calibrated, so I'm just going to do a fresh profile to show you guys what it looks like. So we're just going to do this fight. We're going to KO him, and then we're going to calibrate our timer on Dunsparce, and then we'll reset the game without saving, so we can come back and do this. Because your calibration is going to be the same, since it's based on you and your fingers and your ears and your brain. It'll apply. It'll be broadly applicable to all your playthroughs. So once you get this sorted out, we can just reset the game and then try Meditite. Mine, that'll probably make confusion, not kill, but that's alright. We'll just double into him, just in case. Shadow Rush, I'll finish him off if this doesn't. Yeah, 1 HP, it looks like. Oh, Hyper Mode. Okay. Oh, hopefully he hits himself. There we go. Once we get to Dunsparce, I'll show off the process for calibrating your blink timer. But I would also recommend, included with Copilot in the Google Drive for the download, is a guide section here with the whole document on blink timer offset and regular blink. So if you don't want to listen to me talk about it, you could always skip ahead and read the documentation. Or if it's something I mentioned is unclear, just go check that out. This is really well written. I'm pretty much just going to follow it to a T, so. And having this calibrated is really handy because it basically makes every normal blink encounter pretty free. It's a huge window you're aiming for. So I'll get into it later, but it makes a lot of these regular blink manips pretty easy. And the process really only takes 1 or 2 tries. I'll probably confirm it on this other one, because it's probably going to be what I expect, since I've already done this once or twice, but I'll talk about how you can test it. So we beat that guy. If we want to come back and manip him, we're not going to save, so that Shadow Mon will be available to manip. So we're going to go over here to the stairs, and this will bring us down to right next to the Dunsparce trainer. I like to just walk next to them. We're going to go into our menu. There's no overworld noise here. Upstairs in the cave, there is, but down here, it's completely quiet, which is what makes Dunsparce a really easy manip, and one of the first regular blinks that we can do here. So I'm going to go over to Espeon. Kind of like what I did for Makihito, we're going to refine our seed with blinks. So I'm going to go over to the blink search tab. I'm going to put in my initial seed here. And now in this text guide here, John recommends if you're going to try and KO this the Meditite trainer, to search for around 2 million, and that it'll find us a result, probably no problem here. So I'm gonna hit summary, I'm gonna hit start inputs, I'm gonna press shift every time I see Espeon blink. And I'll probably do like 7 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if that. Oh, couple. I'll do a couple more. I might have missed one already, but we'll see. Nope. Yeah. All right. So if you miss a blink, if you don't get them consecutively, it's going to give you no results. So keep an eye on. Don't be like me and try and pay attention to talking at the same time. There we go. I did about 9 there, and that was enough. I'm going to leave this open so that I can synchronize our blink timer later. I'm copying our current seed, and I'm going to go to the Show Blinks section here. I'm going to paste the seed up here, and I'm going to set a target advancement of about 4,000. That's what John suggests in the guide. That's enough time for you to get your blink timer all situated. So I'm going to hit Calculate, and it's going to give me a whole list of blinks. And now, looks like 3992 might be good. Yeah, let's go for 3992. So I'm going to copy 3992. I'm going to paste it up here. So what we're basically doing here is we're aiming for a blink specifically so that we can see how far we're off by when we try and hit this. So I basically just went down to the bottom, the closest one to 4,000, and I copied it, and now I made it my target. So I'm going to try and hit blink 3992. So since I still have Espeon's summary open, the timer is going to synchronize. So all I need to do is hit open timer, and I can hit start, and it's synchronized perfectly. You can hear that the bloop sound matches whenever Espeon closes their eyes. It's about a minute till we hit 3992, and we're going to basically see what we hit, aiming for 3992, and then we can adjust our offset based on what we hit. So once this goes off, I'm going to hit mute blinks so we don't have to hear it. Even with mute blinks checked, you're still going to get to hear the countdown. So once you verify that, yep, the sound matches the bloops, that matches the eyelids, you're perfectly fine to hit mute. So once the countdown goes off, on the last beep, I'm going to press B to exit the summary. And then we're going to start the battle, catch Dunsparce, and see what its stats are. That's going to tell us what advance we actually hit. And the reason Dunsparce works so well here is because between closing the summary and getting into the battle, there are no overworld advancements happening. All of the other shadows up to this point, more or less, have overworld advances that would interfere with this process. So we wouldn't be able to tell exactly what we land on. So in a couple seconds here, I'm going to press B. We're going to start the battle. I'm going to see what we get. All right, so we can close out of this. And I'm just going to talk to the lady. I think I have a full party, which is annoying, but there's a save station right past her, so. We're going to catch this Sparse, and we're going to check this. Let's see here. I'll throw a Great Ball to start. I'm just gonna throw a return out. Confusion probably wouldn't have killed, but we can close out of the timer now that we're done with it. So I'm going to take, while I'm trying to catch this, I'm going to take my seed and I'm going to copy it over to available spreads. And I'm just going to select Dunsparce, wipe out additional advances. Yours will be 0 anyway. I was doing something else, so we're just getting this section ready to calc it when we hit it. So we'll just change it to find by stats. Once we get the stats of the Pokemon, we'll punch it in, and it'll tell us what advance we hit. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to catch this Sparse. Hopefully when we calc this, my other profiles are set to 15. I need to switch this one too, actually. Let me switch that one. 15 is the one that I settled on. So hopefully when we calc this, I will be off by 15. But your number is going to be different. Everybody's is. It's all just based on your reaction times. And everybody's are different. So we're just helping the tool help us hit our blinks. So we're going to need to finish this battle because... Oh no, I have the free spot. Cool. All right, never mind. All right, so we're going to calc these stats. So I'm going to go up to... oops, hold on. I left the profile window open. So we're going to calc these stats. 116, 52, 56, 57, 52, 37. And I'm going to hit calculate. That's going to tell me I hit advance 4006. Now you can do math, or you can come down here to the miscellaneous tools section and... Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not there. It's actually in Blink Search. So we got to calculate offset. I'm going to paste that there. My target advances are already highlighted because they have them in this box here. So we are going to hit calculate. It's going to tell me I was up by 19F, which is surprising to me, actually. So now, the way that we would test this is I would come over to my profile, hit edit, change my timer offset to 19. And then we would try it again. So I'm going to reset the game. We're going to get back to Dunsparce, and we're going to try and hit that. I'm surprised mine was different than the one that I ended up with. But we'll test it out. We'll see if I hit this one. Maybe I'll use 19 for going forward. Oops, I'm sorry. So now we reset the game. I'm just going to refine my initial seed again. Should be used to this one at this point. Take that. I'm going to put it in the blink spot for safekeeping. So now we're going to go back to Dunsparce, and we're going to try and actually advance to a target now. Make sure that we hit our blink exit correctly. basically the way that this works is whenever a Pokemon blinks, it freezes the state of the RNG for a little while, and we shoot for those windows because that's a reliable point to get our seed on the point that we want it to be. So I'll finish this trainer one more time. We're gonna go back to Dunsparce and try it. I would have just said, "Oh, there it is." I got the range I expected, but I actually hit a completely different offset value than I was expecting. So we'll go through with this one. So once again, I'm going to KO this trainer. I'm not going to save, and we can come back and do them the real way once I confirm that my blink offset is all good. And I probably should have mentioned it, but you want to use your actual profile for this. This is just a test one I set up so that I could play with the numbers a little bit. But I'm going to apply this to my main Heracross profile once I get all set. I probably should just edit it in now, honestly. We'll ditch this test profile. I'm going to make this 19. And then, yeah, we'll just delete this. Oops. All right. Okay, we'll finish this battle. Got to finish this one off. And then I'll show you, I'll kind of walk through the process of confirming that that blink offset is good for you. We're going to basically just try and hit a quick shiny and see what happens. And if we hit it, then we know our blink offset is good. If we don't hit it, we'll calc what we're off by again, and we'll kind of adjust. Alrighty. We'll go back over to the Dunsparce trainer, and we're basically going to do the same process again. We're going to re-blink to find our current seed, and then we're actually going to search for a target spread and try and hit it. Alrighty. Find seed is open. I got my max advances set to about 2 million again. Is that 20 million? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2 million. Alright. Start our inputs again. I'm going to log about 9 blinks, since that seemed like it was enough last time. Let's see. Okay, that works. So I will take our current seed. I'm going to go over to available spreads first. Did that copy right? Sorry. It didn't. Looks like it didn't copy on my clipboard. Oh, no. All right. It did. All right. Search for target. I've got star square selected. So looks like we've got this guy. That looks pretty good. It's hardy, too. So it could be a 3-segment. I'll talk about that later when we get to this guy for real, actually. All right. Yeah, so I've got my seed. Let me get to Dunsparce, Blink Pokemon's Espeon, Shiny Star Square, Nature, Hardy. I want to look for that one. All right, we're looking for, oh, that's perfect. Okay, so if this is your first time looking for a target in this program, I recommend going back to the documentation again. It tells you how to use this tab. But what I did was I looked for the spread I wanted in available spreads. I found this one that's pretty close, 6,000 advances. I took note of the nature, and I went over here and I sorted by the nature so that it would give me, all of these results are that one Pokemon I'm looking for. But this is giving us different paths to get there, different exit blinks and different amounts of snag lists. So if you, when you're looking for a target, it helps to go down to the bottom because one snag list is really great. You probably don't want to do 859, but Copilot gives you the option if you want. So since I still have Espeon Summary open, the blink timer will be synchronized. So if I select this one and I hit open timer, it's going to synchronize it up for me. So if I hit start, I have 2 minutes to go. Just making sure that the sounds match Espeon's blinks. If this isn't synchronized up, you get a false positive when you refound your blink seed. So I'm going to be waiting about a minute, and then I'm going to leave Espeon Summary on the beats. Just like last time, notice since I edited my profile, this number is 19. It's grayed out because they want you to put it in the profile, since that'll keep it consistent across every timer in the tool. And you can switch between them if you switch between profiles, if you, for some reason, have a different offset going on. Like if you're doing Battle Blink, you'd set up a profile for that, ideally. I believe so. I haven't gotten there yet, so I could be wrong on that front. But, again, like I was saying earlier, I would look first in available spreads so you can see which ones are within this range that you set, which Pokemon are close. And then I would take, I took Hardy, but I could also take search for ones with Runaway or search for ones with Hidden Power Poison or whatever, just to narrow it down. But nature is easy, so I clicked Hardy since it's the only Hardy here. And it basically gave me a bunch of different ways to get there. 15 different paths that would lead me to this Pokemon. This one is a longer timer, but only one snag list, so that's pretty good to me. One more thing that's important to mention. I just got to look at my timer. I've only got 15 seconds left, so I'll probably mention this after I hit my exit link here. All right. So one more thing that's important to mention for this. When you refine your blinks and you want to make sure the timer is synchronized, I mentioned leaving Espeon Summary open. That is still causing advancements while you're clicking around and looking for spreads here. So if for some reason, if I wanted to go for number 1 there, if I really liked this spread and I wanted to click, all right, I want to get to this for some reason I wanted to do 800 snag lists. If I hit open timer and hit start, it would, oh, well, I'm sorry. It would say that you're already past this blink because the advancements are still happening while Espeon Summary is open. So keep that in mind. This one, I still had plenty of time. I had about 6,000 advancements. But keep that in mind if you see a good one really early. And I'm going to get into this, I think, with Meditite, because it'll be a little bit different there. But keep that in mind. If you want time to look through all these, I would back out of Espeon Summary, look at your spreads, then refine your seed again with blinks, and keep Espeon Summary open. But I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. We're still calibrating. So we hit our exit blink, hopefully, which is what we calibrated our offset for. We have to do 1 snag list. So that's pretty easy. What they mean by snag lists in this case is literally just opening the PDA up, clicking the snag list button, and then hitting B to back out. You're not viewing any of those entries, because that in itself will do a ton of advancements. You are literally just going in and backing out. So I only needed to do 1. So now we talk to the lady. Hopefully, we will have a hardy Dunsparce. Now, the one we were looking for is male, I hope. It is. That's good. So we're going to catch it and see if it's shiny. If it's shiny, then I'm happy with my offset. If it's not shiny, I'm going to calibrate again. And I'm legitimately curious, because my other calibration attempts, I got about 15 or 16. So 19 is interesting for me. But I'm going to do Confusion, see how much damage it does. This one has 22 HP and 16 special defense, so if it's my right target, it won't take too much damage. And I like to do my little, when I'm manipping something in this game, I like to do my little checks. I like to, you know, think about, oh, how much damage might that take if its stats are that high? It probably wouldn't take that much. And then if I'm kind of off my expectations, that means I might have missed it. Like, this one has really low attack, so I might expect its Shadow Rushes not to do that much to me. But the way you make sure is you catch it, of course. All right, I'm going to do one more Confusion. Oh, it's not going to get my damn ball, is it? I'm not going to risk hitting it again. I could hit it with return, probably, but its defense IV is even lower, so if this is the right one, it might take just as much damage. There we go. All right. Let's see what we caught. Enjoying a little tea here. Alright. Yep, there it is. So that's shiny Dunsparce. So that means we hit our target. We could calc it too if we want. But there aren't any shinies even anywhere near what I'm looking for. So I'm pretty confident that means our offset is correct. So I'm going to keep 19 on this file. My other ones I was going with 15, but we'll keep 19. We'll see what happens. So I'm not going to save because obviously we want to go hit Meditite. So I'm just going to reset the game. But we know that our offset's set up correctly. So if you follow that and you're able to hit a target, good. Keep that in your profile. If you need to adjust further on from here and later attempts, or if you're going for a shiny and you miss an easy blink like that, you can kind of, take a second and do another calibration run if you want. But the window to hit those exit blinks is pretty large. What this calibration is doing is trying to get you to the middle of the blink, so you have the best chance possible of exiting at the right time. So we'll go back out. We'll refine our initial seed, and we're going to get ready to do Meditite. Meditite is a little bit different than what we just went over. That Dunsparce method is the bread and butter. Those are some of the easiest manips you can do in this game. Meditite is a little different because it's on an area, it's in an area that has overworld noise. But the difference between that noise and the noise we've ran into previously, like in Phoenix City, is that the noise level is pretty low in the cave. So we can actually pretty reliably, or at least the tool can pretty reliably, predict how much noise is going to occur in the overworld between our exit blink and us starting the battle. So we can set a very simple timer, kind of like what we did with Trainer ID, and try and hit our target that way. So I'm going to get back over to the trainer. This guy's blind as a bat, by the way. You can just run past him. If you get a little closer, he will try and battle you. But if I would just hold straight down the stairs, and he doesn't seem to care. All right, so we'll take our initial seed. Again, while we're in the party menu here, none of those overworld advancements are happening. While we're in this menu here, they are still happening. Advancements from NPCs moving around won't happen, but advancements from the noise in the overworld will still happen when you're on this tiny little pause menu, the first level. When you're 2 levels deep, they stop. So we want to stay here. What we're going to do, I'm going to paste my initial seed. I'm going to go to Blinks, paste it up here, find our seed again. I'm just going to leave this range pretty high. I might just make it 1 million. Because I had it set up for 2 million because we did a whole battle before we tried to refind our seed in front of Dunsparce. Now we're not going to do that battle, so it's going to be a little closer, but they can search. This tool can search so far for you. So when in doubt, I would set it wide. You just might have to do more blinks. But we'll open the summary, get ready to log our blinks. Eight should be enough. Oh, maybe I messed up. If you don't get results like that, just don't be afraid to try again. Just clear it out. Stop and start. Clear out the blinks. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave SB on summary open. I'm going to go to current seed. I'm going to go down to available spreads. Where is Meditite? There you are. All right, looks like we have a couple that are close. I'm probably not going to be able to hit that one. All right, let's paste that here. So now I'm on target Pokemon. Over here, consider blinks is clicked. I'm going to hit calculate. Oh, I don't want Hardy. I still had Hardy Nature checked from Dunsparce. Make sure you got your filters set up. Okay. So, what we're trying to do here, we have a bunch of results. We want to pick one to open our timer to, but make note of, now for Dunsparce, we had a tab called Snag List. For this one, we don't, because it's a completely different method. So instead of using Snag List to get from our blink exit to our target, we're going to use the overworld noise. And that's where this frames box comes in. These are the frames we're going to put into a timer, like CC timer, in order to get us from leaving the party menu to the battle. So what I'll do is, since advancements are still happening since I'm leaving this running, I'm going to scroll pretty far down here, because I probably can't hit some of these. Let's go for this one. So I'm going to click on this, I'm going to hit open timer, and hopefully we can still get there. Yep, so we got about a minute. Cool. All right, I'm going to hit mute blinks. That looks like it matched. So when this timer is up, I'm going to back out of Espeon's menu. I'm just going to copy. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to copy the amount of frames I have here, and I'm going to add it to the timer. We're adding it to CC timer. And that's about 25 seconds. That's pretty good. This first part is normal. This is just like Dunsparce. We're going to try and hit our exit blink. Same as before, since we have our offset calibrated, we're probably not going to miss this. Once you have this figured out, in my experience, it's hard to miss this, unless you really mess up the timing. But just do it the same way you always do it, and you won't have to worry. I'm getting ready to hit B. Once I hear the beeps. All right. So I press B to exit Espeon summary. I press B one more time to get rid of this little menu here. Now we're just on the regular Pokemon party menu. Again, like I mentioned earlier, no frame advancements are happening right now from the noise. This is a safe spot. We can take our time. If you don't already have it in, take this frames value, copy it, paste it into a timer like CC timer. Again, I mentioned this on the other one, on the previous video. I like CC timer. I'll include the link for it. Make sure you've got your hertz per second set up to 59.94 so that the timer can accurately emulate the frame rate of the game. But anyway, I have got 1425 that I'm shooting for. I added it. We have it in here. It's about 25 seconds, 23 seconds. We're going to start this when I press B to leave the Pokemon Party menu. This menu right here. Like I said earlier, overworld advances are still happening when this tiny menu is up on the side here. So we're going to get ready to press B. I'm going to press B and start my timer at the same time. When my timer goes up, I'm going to start the battle. So I want to be on the last text box before the battle to get ready for when this timer goes off. So I'm going to press B, I'm going to press start on my timer, and then we're going to get to the last text box. And there's only one text box here, so. I'm waiting. I'm going to press B or A to finish this text box when this timer beeps at me. Then we're going to catch Meditite and see what we hit. This one's probably not going to be first try, because we're going to need to add an offset to this. There's Meditite. Which one were we aiming for? We're aiming for... This should have been a female if we hit it, but that's okay, because we're calibrating right now. This is the calibration for this attempt. When we aim for 1425, we're going to try and see what we actually ran into here. So I'm going to want to catch this. I don't think one confusion will kill it. I'll see. Unless I crit. I could crit. Oh, I thought first try would have been nice. So of the shadow Pokemon in the Pyrite Cave, Meditite and Swablu both use this method. Dunsparce and Mirror B's Sudowoodo are both regular blinks. So they're going to be easier. If you're going for all of these, Meditite and Swablu are going to be a little trickier. This method with blink timer and a regular timer is the same method you'd use for the Shadow Lab Pokemon. Ariados, Granbull, Vibrava, and Raikou, and Meditite and Swablu. So it's a good one to go for if you know you want to get a shiny Raikou from Coliseum, because it's the exact same process. And it's great practice. So I'm not going to risk another attack. We're just going to throw a Pokeball. And these ones with the secondary timer are some of the harder RNGs in this game. But it's pretty manageable. So we're going to calc what we hit now, once the turn is over. So we're going to make note of the amount of frames we have in here, the amount of frames we were shooting for, the ones that are in our timer. We're going to make note of the seed after blinks. We're going to copy this, and we're going to paste it up here. We're going to make this the seed that we're searching from. 2. Now I'm going to calc the stats. I'm going to go find by stats, and I'm going to punch them in up here. 70, 33, 56 is already there, 58, 59, 41. Oh, not 1/4. And I'm going to hit calculate. Hold on. Consider blinks? Yeah, there we go. Make sure you uncheck consider blinks. Sorry, I forgot about that step. So we actually hit 1368. Well, we were aiming for 1425. That's normal. For a lot of these timer hunts, you're going to be early. So what we want to do is let's find the difference. 1425 minus 1368, 57 frames. So I'm going to keep that on a notepad. 57 out. And we're going to reset again. That's kind of normal for me. Your number might be different, but make note, you're probably going to be early. So what we want to do with this number is keep this offset number handy. On our next attempt, we're going to have a different number of frames we're shooting for because we're going to be going for a different Meditite. But whatever that number is, we're going to add 57 to it. And hopefully we should hit pretty close. If we don't hit our target, oops, let me pop that. We should hit pretty close on this next attempt. If we don't hit our target, my guess is we're probably going to be 2 or 3 frames off, which is pretty darn good. If you've ever done Generation 3 RNG, this is about the same. You're just, oops, I don't need to paste it up there. Muscle memory. There we go. And paste it into the blink tab so we can get ready for when we do our blinks. Like I was saying, if you've ever done any Generation 3 RNG, this timer stuff is going to be pretty normal to you. The only thing that's really different is we're keeping our calibration value outside and we're doing it manually. In like regular Generation 3 RNG, you would use Eon timer or a flow timer converter to input the calibration directly into the timer. But for these, we're just going to keep it out here because these numbers are pretty consistent. So they vary depending on the seed, but not by that much. And the noise in this on this overworld map is pretty consistent. So when we go for Swablu, who's also on the same floor, the offset number is going to transfer over pretty easily. So once we have this all kind of dialed in, once we have it set up for Meditite, getting Swablu should be pretty easy. But here we are back at the trainer. I'm going to get ready to refine my seed with blinks. Then hit start inputs again. It's about 8. There we go. Not bad. So on the last one, I pasted into available spreads, but I'm just going to paste directly into target Pokemon. I'm going to make sure to switch back over to search for target, not find by stats, because that's when you're calculating something. And then I'm going to go back to calculate. Is that my only one? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I still had consider blinks unchecked. So we want to make sure that this is checked when we're searching for a spread, because it's going to give us a bunch of different options to actually get there. So I'm going to pick this one. Just for fun, kind of. I'm going to open timer. Oh, that's about 15. That's 15 minutes. Hold on. Let me get me a little closer. Generally, when you're searching for these, you kind of want to stick under 2,000 frames if you can help it. I'm going to go for this one. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes. Oh, it's about 8. Looks like they match. And as you noticed before with Dunsparce, these are all the same Pokemon. It's just kind of our path to get there. In this case, it's basically, do you want to do more blink timing, or do you want to do more overworld timing? And in this case, we wanted to kind of split the difference. We want to do a decent amount of our advances by blinks, and then we want to get some of it with frames. If I wanted to go down here, you could have an incredibly short wait. You probably couldn't even hit 100. 100 frames is, let's see. Yeah, like a second and a half. You can't get through the dialogue, get out of the menu and through the dialogue that fast. But you could go for something like 500. That just would be more waiting time with blinks. Oh. Uh-oh. My blink timer? Oh, no. It was my old timer. These timers don't close automatically. So if you still have one that's open, it could cause some confusion. Just like it did there. But we've got about 7 minutes. We're going to chill. Actually, I think I completely forgot which one I was going for. It helps to make note of which one you're actually going for. I'm gonna cancel this timer. We're just gonna pick another one because I don't remember what I was actually looking for here. I think it was something up here. I think it was like 1606. Let's make note that we were looking for 35 in this case. All right, we're looking for 35. So if I misplace it, if I lose track again, 35. Okay, so I'm back on track here. So I'm going to take 1606, our number of frames, and I'm going to add 57. So what we're actually going to be putting in the timer is 1663. It's not going to let me copy it because there's an apostrophe there. 1663. Or there's a comma, I mean. So that's about 28 seconds. That's pretty good. So once our time is up, we'll get ready to start our second stage of our timer. Finish off my tea. We'll hang out. We got like 6 minutes. I got Meditite hanging out with me. Let me see, can I reach him? Good guy. Yeah, is this one a guy? Which one are we even going for? It looks like we're looking at male. 1 really bad IVs actually. 1 attack, 1 special defense, 0 speed. But we get perfect HP, so that's alright. I'm not looking for anything specific here. We're just trying to get a shiny one. So hopefully we hit Meditite pretty quick. This initial offset might take you a couple tries. It's just getting used to this new method, getting used to hitting your timer, kind of dialing your offset in. If we hit 1 or 2 off on the next one, we're going to add or subtract from this kind of rolling total here, so that our next attempt will hopefully get closer. And then, like I mentioned earlier, when we get to Swablu, which is the same method as Meditite, the offsets are going to carry over because it's the same amount of background noise, generally. Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention when we were catching that first Meditite, we were calcing it. If you go up here and find by stats and you punch it all in and you hit calculate and you get no results at all, that tells you that you missed your exit blink, which means you're probably going to need to go back to Dunsparce and recalibrate, or at least try and get your timing on the blink better. You shouldn't be missing your blinks that often if you have your timer calibrated correctly. So if that's happening a lot and you're getting no results when you calculate your hit for Meditite, I would revisit Dunsparce and take another try at it. The process that I did earlier in the video. Something to note. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you just, really flub the button press and it's not a big deal. But if it's happening to you consistently, I would do another calibration run, see if you hit something different. This spread was pretty far. This was a decent number of advancements away. Let's see where... Yeah. 36,000 is pretty far. On our first attempt, we had ones that were quite a bit closer. So there's a little bit less waiting going on, but I don't mind. This wait's not that bad. Now that I kept track of it, we're on number 35. We're going for this one. Even though these are all the same Meditite anyway, doesn't matter. You could pick any one of these you wanted. You just kind of trying to shoot for a timer range that's not too high. Like, this would probably be too much timer, I think. Even though it would have been a quicker wait. We wouldn't be waiting as long here, because the timer value is pretty quick. Like, that many frames is not that long. But we got about 3 minutes. Depending on how fast this all goes for me for the video, I want to try and get at least to Sudowoodo, but if we have extra time, if I somehow get through these really fast, we might be able to go do Hitmontop as well. I'm trying to hope to end the video around Agate Village because I want to have some time to AFK Espeon in the daycare to level him up a little bit. Just so that I don't have to actually level up. And we can go right on to Entei. Entei and Suicune and the Under Crew on the next video. That's kind of my plan for the next one is, depending on how far we get, Hitmontop, Entei, Suicune, the whole under staircase there, Gligar, Stantler, Piloswine, Sneasel. And then I'd probably cut a third video off around there, and then we do the Shadow Lab all in one go, which is more of these kind of timer hunts, and then there's a couple that are regular blinks that are very fast. And then that would probably be video 4, ending with Raikou is my guess. And then if all goes to according to plan, Realgem Tower might be separated out into 2, because there's some battle blinks that we have to do. There's a new method that involves evolving Pokemon that I'm going to have to introduce. So we might do it in two different videos on that stretch. But hopefully when all is said and done, we'll probably have a series of like 5 to 7 videos. Post-game might be a little bit more involved too. But look forward to that. A lot of these manips are the same basic methods, so there's not a lot of explaining to do. There's this method, and then there's the regular blink Dunsparce method in this video, so pretty straightforward. So we're coming up on our timer. I'm going to get ready to press B at the end of the timer. I'm going to get ready to start my second stage timer here. All right, getting ready for my second stage, making sure that my timer is intensified, getting ready to start these both at the same time. Starting this when I press B, and then ending the dialogue when the timer runs out. And we're chilling. 20 seconds. I'm going to see what we hit. Hopefully it's our target, but if not, it's probably going to be pretty close. My guess is within 5 frames. Here we go. We're looking for a male Meditite. Nope. So we definitely missed. We're going to count this and see what happened. I probably was early, if I had to guess on that. That's all right. These attempts go quick. I'm probably not going to take a 10-minute blank on the next one. We're probably going to try and cut it a little closer. Since I know it's not my target, I'm just going to throw a great ball again. And we'll throw confusion on there. Would really be handy if I got in the first ball there. Oh, alright. Good damage. Hopefully it doesn't kill itself with confusion. That would suck. Alright, that's good. If you are in that opportunity, or if that happens to you, and you accidentally crit, or the Pokemon KOs itself with Shadow Rush, what you can do is lose the battle. Since that Pokemon has been sent out already, this spread is locked in. So, if you're able to lose the battle and come back, you'll have another opportunity to get the Pokemon. Since I know this isn't my target anyway, if I were to accidentally KO it here, I would probably just reset. It's not worth losing the battle and coming back just to do a calibration run, in my opinion, but... If I thought this was my actual target, and it for some reason KO'd itself, I would definitely lose the battle. You can attack your own Pokemon to help you lose faster if you want. And then I would come back and rematch. And again, as long as they were sent out in the battle, their spread is locked in, so you won't have to worry about resetting over something like that. Alright, let's see what we hit. So I was looking for 1663. I'm on 35. Where is it? So again, I'm taking seed after blinks, making it my current seed, unchecking consider blinks, find by stats. 57, 1, 6, 36, 37, 56. Animating calculate. Okay. Wow, I still hit early. I hit way early. That's weird. Oh, I know why. I didn't actually put 166. I wasn't actually looking for frame 1663. 1663 was after I added my offset. So I was looking for 1606, which I should have taken note of. So I hit 2 frames late in this case. So I would take 57 and I would take 2 off. So that would be 55. Actually, let me just, I'll write it all out. So I'll write -2 because I hit -2. And then I'm going to go 55 out. Just to keep that straight. If I were to take that off my total, I could forget that 57 was originally what I hit. It's good to have good documentation. I'm not the most organized guy when it comes to this, but keeping all this stuff in a notepad or keeping it all written down will save you a lot of grief if you're trying to do one of these calibrations. But since we hit 55, we're going to use that as our next offset. But, like I said earlier, I called my shot. We are 2 frames late, so a lot closer on the second attempt. Now it's only a matter of time until we hit our target. So I'm going to copy my initial seed back over to the blink tab, and we're going to run back over to the battle. And like I said, these are actually some of the harder manips in the game. And even they are not too crazy, I think. If you wanted to do something with like a specific spread, like if you wanted perfect 5 IV adamant Meditite, that might be a different story. It might be a little harder, but just for these random spreads, it's not that complicated. We're just getting our offset going. We're setting our timer. We're adding it to the frames, and just trying to hit our timing. That's all there is to it. Alright, getting ready to find my seed with blinks again. Okay, copying that over to available spreads, switching back to search for target, checking consider blinks again, and then generating. I'm gonna shoot for 808. All right, that's a square shiny too. I'm opening that. 3 minutes? Perfect. That's perfect. All right, looks like everything matches. Going to mute blinks. 3 minutes. I'm at number 48. I'm just going to write that down again so I don't forget it. 808 plus our 55. Our offset is 55 this time. So we're going 863, which is around 15 seconds. I'm writing down 808 out so I have that for next time. If we need to calibrate again, I won't need to scroll around looking for it or look at my calculator for it. Oops, that's my old timer. Where's my current timer? There it is. It's about 2 minutes. We can wait that. This is square shiny, mild, male. Better stats at least. These are 31 attack actually. Should I go for those? I might go for this careful spread. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We already did all our math for this, but yeah, I want this careful one instead. 31? 31 attack is huge, especially with pure power. So I'm going to take our frames value. Actually, you know what? No, that's too high. That's too many frames. There one that's less frames. But you know what I'll do? We still have a couple minutes. We still have a minute. No, you know what? I'm not gonna make things more complicated than they have to be here. We're gonna open that. We're just gonna go for the mild one. I was gonna go for this one, but the 2700 frames is a long time in the timer, and it could throw my calibration off more than I want it to. So, and we've already got 863 punched in here. Which again, 808 plus 55. We're just going to try and hit this one. All right, getting ready to start my second timer, just making sure it's intensified here. All right, we're looking for a male. That's a good sign. Okay, here's where this is tricky. A good way to check if I hit my target here, since it has 0 special defense IV. It's got 41. If I were to attack this with confusion and it would take a lot of damage, it would be a good sign that this is my guy. But then, of course, I run the risk of KOing it. But like I said, we could always redo the battle if we needed to. So I'm going to try. We're going to hit him with confusion. We're going to see how much damage it does. If it does more than usual, usually these were doing about half. If this did like over half, it might be our guy. There's a lot of cope you can do with knowing what the IVs of your target is. Okay. It did over half. That was before the Combine. Yeah, I don't know. That could just be average damage. We'll just keep checking balls. No need to get our hopes up yet. I'm gonna use Reflect. Just so my team doesn't die while I check Pokeballs at this. Oh, alright. Second ball. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Hope this is our guy. It'd be pretty cool to have a square shiny Meditite. Nope. Looks like we missed. That's alright. We're gonna calc this again. So I was looking for 808 frames. So find by stats, uncheck, consider blinks. 69, 41, 39, 55, 44, 48. Oh! We perhaps missed our exit blink. It's good to show that off. And just make sure my stats are all punched in. That's too bad. So, that means that we missed our exit blink. So I'm going to reset. Means my timer offset could be off. If this happens a couple more times, I'm probably going to go back to my old timer offset. The one that I'm used to. But that could happen to you too. Your timing could have just been off when you exited the summary. It happens. I felt pretty good about that the secondary timer hit, the CC timer hit. That's okay. It happens. These ones can be a little finicky. This in the blink tab for safekeeping. And I'm just going to blitz right through this. You guys have seen the process. Just going to go as quick as I can. If y'all are watching, let me know what you think about this. I'm kind of new to this whole thing, but trying to be as straightforward and as explanatory as possible. There's a lot going on with all these manips. It can be overwhelming. So, hope I'm doing a good enough job at it. Let me know what you think about it. Share the videos with your Pokemon buddies. All right, we're back. Let's find our seed. Going for 771. $826. We enter the add 15 seconds. Put it over here, the other side of my head. 20 seconds. I'm just trying to rush through this, get this attempt in the books pretty quick. Hopefully not miss my exit blink again. If that happens again, I'm going back to my old offset. But I did want to demonstrate that with a fresh offset. All right. All right, this is a female Meditite this time, so that's what we want to see. Nope, it's male. Missed again. Let's take a look. Let's hope this is a hit I can actually calibrate off of. Of course, it can take like 15 minutes to catch these guys sometimes, but that's just the way it goes. I'm going to take a look at, when I catch this guy, I'm going to take a look at what his IVs are. Because that looked like it still did a decent amount of damage. I wonder if they've got really low special defense, if that could kill. I don't know what kind of range I'm looking at. Good. Quick catch. So we're going to get ready to calculate. I'm looking for 771. Get over to find my stats, get our tabs set up so we can calc it. Alright, what do we hit? 69 is good. We got that. 35. 48. 9, 2, 45. Alright, I missed my exit blink again. I'm going back to my timer offset that I'm used to. That's annoying. Alright. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm an idiot. I probably didn't. Hold on a second. Let me fix this. 771. I forgot to paste my seed before it blinks in. That's probably why I didn't get any results. And I didn't make note of which row it was that I picked my target in. Oh, I saw it. 771. There it is. Okay. So I need to take this seed before blinks in. Oh, and of course I already reset, so I have no idea what the stats were. Unless they're still in here. Let's see. Oh, let me uncheck this. 773. So I hit 2 frames late that time. So I didn't miss my blink. That's a false alarm, but that is what it would happen if you did miss your blink. You also could have forgotten to put your seed before blanks in the stupid box like I did. So I get +2 that time. So I hit 57. So I'm going to go with 57 again. Or I guess no, I'm sorry. I hit too late. So it would be -2 again. 53? We'll try 53. Because I want to be 773, and I was aiming for 771. So 55 put me too late. I told you get to see all the mistakes, folks. There you go. Now you know what not to do. Alright, we'll put this back in the blink tab, save it for later. We're hitting pretty close, though. Hitting within 2 frames is kind of just margin for error. You can keep adjusting. Like, I'm going to probably try 53. And then if I'm early, if I'm like 4 frames early or 2 frames early, I'm just going to leave it at 55, I think. Because at a certain point, it is just, can you hit it? You can do your calibrating, you can keep moving your offset around, but after a certain point, you just kind of got to hit the frame. At least that's my opinion. Alright, so we're going to resync. Let's go for... Oh, that's probably too close. I'm eyeballing the advances by blinks to make sure that while this is still running, I'm not going to blow past my target. So we'll take this one, see where it's at. So that's a minute. Oops. Verifying everything matches. Yep. All right, 1 minute, 609. I'm going for 28. 28. 9. We're adding plus 53. 662 is our target. Remove that. So that's about 10 seconds. Not bad. I'm trying to keep these attempts rolling quick. If it takes me a couple more, I might just cut to the attempt that I make it. Not sure yet. We've only been recording for about an hour. I don't think I'm going to cut anything, so probably all going to stay in at this point. I want you guys to see the silly mistake I made, so you don't have to. You don't have to make that same one. I always like to test the timer, because sometimes CC timer cannot be intensified, and if you click onto the window, sometimes it doesn't click start. And if you hit spacebar when it's not intensified, it's not starting. So I always like to click it once or twice. That's why I do that. If anybody was wondering. Alright, we're looking for a female Meditite in this case. It is bold. It has very low special defense. It is male. We missed. What I would love is if this one was... if we were like 2 frames early in this case. So that I know my older offset was better. Oh, I'd love to catch first try. Ah, of course. Getting good luck on catches definitely makes a lot of this go faster. don't, if you spend 15 minutes trying to catch something that's not even your target, that sucks. This is shadow rushing me, so there's a good chance it has high attack. Oh, this might hurt. Espion might be in trouble. Come on, buddy. There we go. Alright. So I'm aiming for 609. Find by stat. Oop. I almost forgot to do it again. Lead after blanks. Face it up there. Consider blanks. Find by stats. Five. 30, 45, 36, 607. So I hit too early. So, in this case, plus 2. In this case, I'm going to stick with 55F. I can't believe I called that shot. So I'm gonna stick with 55. I might continue to be 2 frames off, over or under. I'm gonna stick with it. That's the offset that I've hit it once now. So if I had not adjusted on this attempt, I would have hit with 55. But it's all right. We're just gonna give it another shot. That's all you can do. So this is pretty good. This is like a normal number of attempts for one of these, I think. Once you get your offset dialed in, you're off to the races. You can just keep ripping these attempts. Keep trying your best. Just get used to your timing. Get consistent. Don't get into your head about it. Don't change your timing. And again, like I mentioned earlier, we can hold on to this 55F offset. Since it's based on you and your brain and your hands and your ears hitting buttons, it'll work for Swablu because the noise is the same. And ideally, it should work for every playthrough I do of this game. I should check. I've done Meditite and Swablu before. I don't know what my offset was. I don't have it handy, but I would wager it's probably pretty close to that. So it's not universal. Everyone's not gonna. You probably don't have 55, but I think 55 is what works for me now. Now that we've determined that. So it's always beneficial to do the calibration yourself. See what you hit, instead of just taking the numbers that I use or that somebody else uses. They can be a good ballpark. Like I said, everyone is usually early with the way that these work. Oops, I missed my blinks. But early by how much? That's up to you. Search for target, consider blanks. Can I hit this? Can I hit this brave one? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's close. Excellent. So 581 plus 55. 636. Let's see. I'm looking for mail. Getting ready to start my second timer. Nail. That's good. This one also has low special defense. It has 6, and it has low HP. So, I'm going to cope. I'm going to do a huge cope, and I'm going to say Confusion is going to do a lot of damage. If it does about average damage, I probably miss, but we'll see. Also, the amount by which these stats can vary sometimes aren't even enough to make those assumptions, but I always like doing it. I think it's fun. So we're going to see. Hopefully this first ball catches and we just hit our target. Oh, I really wanted that one. Alright, let's see how much Confusion does. That looks like more than normal. I don't know. Maybe I'm coping. Oh no. I hope he doesn't kill himself. Oh, fuck. Okay. I better catch him. That could be bad. I'm still going with the Premier Ball, because there's a good chance this is my guy. I don't want to throw a Great Ball at him. Hopefully this catches. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll see if this is our guy. It very well could be. Nope. Darn. Too much cope. Alright, we'll take our seed after blinks. Paste it right there. Yeah, find my stats. Consider blinks is off. 66. 32. 3. 1. 4. 51. 579. We're looking for 581. I was 2 frames early again. So 53 would have been it. All right. I'm gonna stick with 55. And we're gonna see what happens. I think this is a good point where you guys get the process. I'm gonna come back when I hit it. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna throw an edit point in here. I'll probably cut in on the attempt where I hit it. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Female Meditite? Okay. Okay. So this one's bulky as hell. It is bold, there's 30 HP and 28 special defense. It's very slow. So I'm gonna check show stats here. 45 is really slow. So I'm gonna see if, I don't actually know if any of my Pokemon are slower than that, but no, of course not. Actually, Umbreon is. So I'm gonna switch in Umbreon. We're gonna go real overkill on checking this Pokemon. And then I'm gonna Confusion it once, see if it is bulky. And then I'm going to have Umbreon go on the next turn and see if it's faster than Umbreon. Well, I guess it would be faster than Umbreon anyway. It's definitely not... Well, that is kind of bulky. That actually took the hit better than I thought it would. Because I'm pretty sure all of these are faster than Umbreon. So there's no reason to really actually do this speed check. I'm just going to throw up the Mirror Ball. Trying to get smart with this one, but... Yeah, because Umbreon's speed is 42. And this guy's speed is 45. So no matter what, any one of these are going to be faster. So there's really no reason to even check. But yeah, I don't know. This is probably Cope. Okay, we got the catch. Could be our guy. Let's see what we get. Oh, I love the synchronize here. The burn. Oh, all right. There it is. Okay, we hit it. So there's Meditite. So I'll cut in with this attempt. But, yeah, so you saw me coping about the speed. You saw me doing all that fucking nonsense. Doesn't matter. We hit it. So, I think that was maybe 7 tries. I think there were about 3 or 4 attempts, depending on how I want to do the edit, that aren't going to make it in. But, overall, not that bad. And we can reuse our offset. I ended up hitting it on 53, so I'm going to make note of that. 53. And we're going to reuse that for Swablu. Alright, and then Espeon is just gonna, I'm just gonna confuse him. We're switching him in because I want to see what it looks like. There we go. He's pink. He's a little bit more red in the other games, but oh, nice little critical hit. So let me update our target. We're gonna change this to, oops, change this to our boy Sparsey Sparse. I'm gonna finish the battle, and then I don't need to learn Confuse right now. Oh god. Yeah, we don't need Snatch. Sure. And we already hit a shiny Dunsparce earlier when we were calibrating, so that's not going to be hard. But I'm going to show you guys how to get a 3-segment Dunsparce, or 3-segment Dunsparce when it evolves in Scarlet and Violet. It's a super simple process. The Copilot makes it even easier. With some of the old tools that were in Japanese, it could have been a little clunkier to search for the right nature, but now we can just pick it. So, I'm going to go back and save, and then we're going to do Dunsparce. Yeah, so overall, not too hard to get Meditite there. A little bit trickier than some of the other manips coming up, but Dunsparce is going to be an easy one. Swablu is going to be the same process as we did for Meditite, and Sudowoodo is going to be an easy one as well. So I'm just going to go down, I'm going to save, I'm going to heal, and then we're going to do Dunsparce. I'm going to reset my game. Very carefully trying not to get at any of these battles. And then I'm probably going to swap Furret out, I think. We want to keep our shinies on our team, I think. I think that's fun. So let's... These are all the shadows that I caught earlier. They're not shiny or anything, not special. Let's get Furret out of here. We'll put Meditite... second slot. No, you know what? I'm going to switch these guys, actually. Hold on. There. And we're saving. Get saved. And I'm resetting. So you could technically use blinks to refine your initial seed there and keep going. It's easier to reset. Because there's not a real great way of knowing how many advancements happen during that battle. But, so we'll just save, reset, and walk over to Dunsparce. the one thing that I guess I'll explain it now while we're getting there. The way that you get a guaranteed 3-segment Dunsparce when you evolve it in Scarlet and Violet is by looking for the PIDs of the Pokemon that end in 00 when converted from hex to decimal. So I'll show you guys. I set up a little Google sheet when I did this the last time that just has the formula. And basically what I did was I took all of the PIDs that I had and I sorted them in order to find the PIDs that end in 00. In the later games, they have what is called an encryption constant, which is separate from the Pokemon's PID. In these games, before they had that, I'm not sure what generation that was added, probably like 6 or something. But in these games, before they had it, if you transfer a Pokemon from one of these games to one of those games, it takes the PID and copies that over as the encryption constant. So that's how you're able to manipulate a 3-segmented Dunsparce. So we're going to come back over here. I'm going to refine my seed with blinks. Paste my current seed there, or my initial seed, I mean. Let me try again. There we go. I'm actually going to close out of the menu because I'm not going to use the blink timer right now. I'm going to go to available spreads. I'm going to go at the top, paste this. I'm going to search for target. I'm going to search within specified range, and I'm going to click Dunsparce. And I'm going to search. I'm going to crank the range. It's going to be huge. I'm going to set the nature to hardy because all of the 3-segmented Dunsparce are hardy nature. So we've got 2. So give me 1 second. I don't want that. I was looking at blink timers. I was looking at Open Blink's README earlier. Exciting stuff. All right. So I've got an untitled Google sheet here. Shrink this a little bit. Well, I'll just leave it like this. So this formula is equals hex to DEC equals hex to DEC, and then brackets, and then the box that it is outputting into. If you don't know how to do Excel formulas, I barely do. This is a huge botch job for me, but I just use it because it's handy. So we're going to take these two. I'm going to paste that. It's not the right one. Hold on. Oh, well, looks like that one's 0, 0. So that was pretty quick. If yours aren't so quick, just keep trying. You can increase your max advances, and I'll show you how to do large advancements at once. You could reset and come back. You could do any number of things until you get one of these, but I would just increase your max advances by a lot, sort by hardy nature, and then check these manually. You can also just punch in a hex to decimal calculator like online, and it'll do the same thing. But we're going to shoot for this Dunsparce. So that's a lot of advancements. How are we going to get that far? The best way, we could blink for it, and it would probably take hours. It would probably take like 20 hours of blinks. I don't know. But we've got this little handy tool in here in the miscellaneous tools section for wait time. If we check this box and we go to wait times, we click advances. And then remaining advancements, let's make it 5,000. And we're going to go to Advanced Source Shadow Pokemon, and it's going to set this box automatically. We hit Calculate. So what this is doing, when you view a Shadow Pokemon's entry in the snag list, see it says Shadow Pokemon snag list here. If you view an unpurified Shadow Pokemon in the snag list entry, it advances on the NTSC U or US version. It'll change based on what you have your profile set to. it advances this many advancements per second in the screen. So all we're doing is we're punching in the advancements we want. The advancements we want to have left over, just in case. So when we get to, we're still going to need to blink to our target. So I'm going to make this a little more. I'm going to make this 8,000, just to give me some more space. It still says 9 seconds. Okay. 9 seconds and 900 milliseconds. I'm just going to do 9 seconds, and then we'll reblink. Is there a way to... Is the timer on here, or do I have to do a timer on myself? I probably just have to do my own timer. What does this do? I don't know. I should probably look at the documentation for this tab, but... so basically what this is telling us to do is we need to wait 9 seconds in the snag list. So I can make that happen. I'm just going to take a... Let's go timer 9. And so I'm clicking on the snag list. I'm going to click on a Pokemon that I have caught but not purified. That's important. And another thing that's important is I'm going to click in and start the timer, but when you back out of the snag list, those advancements still happen when you're on this menu, but only when you back out. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna look at it for like a quarter second, and then I'm gonna wait the rest of my timer on this screen, and then I'm gonna back out, just to make sure that I don't over advance by accident. So I'm going to press A, and I'm gonna press start on this shitty little timer, and now I'm gonna wait on this screen. And I'm backing out early, just to be safe. So now we are going to go back to our blinks, and we're going to re-find our seed. We're going to see where we are. All right, so we're going to go up here. I'm going to paste this here. Is this the same hardy one we were looking for? Yes, it is. Excellent. All right. How far away is that? That might be further. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's 7. All right. We might, I might do a couple more. I might do another, like, quarter second of snag advancements. Because this is still pretty far away. Oh, I didn't change this. I need to change this seed. That's why I wasn't getting any results here. Yeah, there we go. So 13 snag list is pretty good. But if I open this timer, it's going to be 45 minutes. Yeah. Oh, hold on. We might have a false positive on our blink seed here. I gotta look out for that. Let's resync, because it didn't sound like those matched. Paste this back over here. Just making sure I have an up-to-date. All right, that's all the PID that I want. We're gonna open the timer again. Yeah, 20 minutes. I must have had the wrong seed inputted there. But I don't think I want to wait 20 minutes. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna make sure that this matches. So I've got a good point of reference. Good. Yep. All right, so I'm going to stop this. This is the amount of advancements we want to do from here. So let me put that in here. Let's see how many seconds. So that's 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to play this a little risky, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to poke into the snag list for like a half second, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to make this seed my initial seed for blinks again, so that I know I'm not going to blow past it by accident. And I'm just going to poke. I'm going to poke the snag list really quick. I wouldn't advise this if you're really precious about the spread. This is one that you really, really want. But I'm just going to do this. And that's going to put me just a touch closer, just a hair. Because I don't want to wait 20 minutes. Even though it's a safer move to do. Let's see if I blew past it. Oh, yep, I still got it. Let's open the timer. 14 minutes. Okay. I could probably tap it a couple more times then. All right, let's do it. Let's live dangerously again. I'm going to set my current seed as the one that I found over here. I'm going to back out and I'm going to tap it one more time. We're going to live dangerously. I left that in there just a touch longer. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Again, if you want to play it safe, just get close like I did, and then just get up and do something for 20 minutes. It'll honestly probably take me longer to miss this if I was too risky with it than it would have been just the wait, but I'm impatient. All right, let's see. Let's calculate it again. I want this. Okay, still there? Oh, perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. We're going to open the timer right away. 3 minutes. Blinks are matching. Yep. Huge. Okay. So like we did on our calibration run, this one is just a regular blink. It's easy. There's no noise going on in the outside in this kind of waterfall area. So all we have to do when we hit our exit blink, we're going to need to do 13 snag lists, and then we'll be right on our target. There's no other fiddling we have to do, no secondary timer. We don't need to worry about CC timer at all right now. For these regular blink manips, you just hit your exit blink, which if you're calibrated correctly, you should always hit. Hit our exit blinks, do our snag lists, and we're done with it. Should be pretty much guaranteed to hit our target, unless you mess something up here. So we're just going to wait 2 more minutes, and then we're going to have our shiny, soon-to-be 3-segment female Dunsparce. Hopefully that was okay to follow that process, but you are just looking to get your current seed, sort by hardy nature, you know, to get the list of guys, convert these PIDs to decimal from hex, see if they end in 2 zeros. That's how you know. They're going to be hardy nature. They would always have Serene Grace if they were from the mainline games, but because these games have a different ability structure, they could also have Runaway. But one of the ones that I have from another run has Runaway, but it still worked. It still was a 3-segment. And these stats aren't great, but oh well. And if you don't play Scarlet and Violet, if you don't care about a 3-segment, you can just go for any shiny here. Doesn't matter. But it's a cool little extra to go for, and it's honestly pretty easy to do. In any game where you can RNG manip, you know what the PID of the Pokemon is, so this is pretty free. We're just getting ready to leave our summary, and then if I go back over to this other tab, we're doing 13 snag lists. And I've got the snag list counter set up, which I'll show you. All right. So we don't need to worry about leaving the menus in this. There's no noise going on out here. We're going to go into the PDA. I'm going to go over to miscellaneous. I'll copy 13 just for fun. We're going into miscellaneous. We're going to snagless counter. We're going to select this. I'm going to hit total snagless. And then I'm going to hit capture settings. I'm going to turn it on. So if you don't have a capture card, this is a lot like the Battle Nows where it can detect it and help you count. If you don't have a capture card, you can hit plus and minus to keep track. I would hit plus every time you hit A to enter. If you have a capture card, you can set it up to detect this PDA box. You just set the image up. It's in the folder, just like you'd set up the images for detecting seeds and everything. But this should detect when I go into it. Yep. So it counts 1. That's 2. I don't know why it's detecting it twice. That's actually bad. All right, I'm going to count manually because I think my images might be screwed up. I only did that twice. So you're going in and going out. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. That's 8. Uh-oh. I can't count to 13. That was 9. That was 10. That was 11. That was 12. That was 13. All right. I might have to watch the tape back on this one. Normally, counting to 13 is not hard. Yeah, do I want to go back and... I don't know if I want to stop the recording, watch the video, and count this. I'm just going to rip this. And if I fuck up, oh well. I think I have my capture settings set wrong. This is the first time I've done it. Oh, yeah. I absolutely did. No, wait. Female. That's good. Hold on. We want female, right? We do. I have to double check my capture settings because it looked like it was counting them twice and I got a little scared. But I'm keeping all my mistakes in, like I said. All right, so that's female, so that's good. Hopefully we didn't, if we're off because we miscounted. We're probably not off because of anything else. I'm gonna click confusion and I'm gonna throw a premier ball. Yeah, counting to 13 should not have been the hard part of that manip, but I was all excited to use the counting feature to automatically count, but I'm going to have to double check that when I'm off recording, because it should not have detected me going in and backing out as 2. It should have detected it as 1. I think what might have been the problem was I set it up to detect when I was on the snag list, or I turned the detection on when I was on the snag list instead of I probably should have been in the snag list because it probably counts when you back out. So let's see. I might do a dry run. I'll after I catch this, or if I miss this, I might just see what happens. Try it again. Because that can be the case on Battle Nows. If you're already in Battle Now Ultimate, it'll detect it before you've even input anything. So we'll see if this is our Dunsparce. If it's not, I'm just going to go do that again. Shouldn't have failed the easiest manip in this video. Let's see what happened. Yep, I did fail it. Let's see what we're off by. So I was shooting for 5087, I believe. All right, I think it was 5178, I guess, without blinks considered. I'm not used to having to count anymore because of this program, but 5815 minus 5178. That's 7. Yep. So I did one extra snag list. I must have missed count, but that's an embarrassing way to miss that. But yeah, hey, I said I was showing my mistakes, so there you go. So when we get back over there, I'm gonna redo my snag list counter. I'm gonna see what if my hunch on that is right or not. So we'll just find our initial seed, walk back over. Alrighty. I'm just gonna paste this in here now. We're gonna see if we got one. Where's this guy here? That does not look like it's a square. So I'm just gonna crank these max advances. We're gonna go even further beyond here. Can I copy this whole row? Is it gonna let me do that? Oh, alright. B45 is I'm sorry, 845. This one is our next guy. That's a butt ton of advancements, but when we get there, we will do them. That's probably going to be a couple seconds on the old snag list instead of 9. We actually lucked out on that first go. Once I get down to where the Dunsparce trainer is, I'm going to play with the snag list counter a little bit and see what exactly happened on that one. It really threw me for a loop. I should have just manually counted, but I wanted to show off the cool thing, and I think it screwed me up. I haven't tested it yet, so I didn't actually know how it detects those. But hey, I'm still learning to use this new tool here, so. Alright, we're going to go back to PDA. And let's go to the snag list counter. I'm going to set it to 5. And I'm going to go into the snag list, and then I'm going to back out. No, that's not important. No, hold on. I'm going to go out of the snag list. And I'm going to hit over. So I'm going to go here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. That time it worked. All right. I'm just going to set it up that way from now on. Not sure what I did differently on that, but... so I believe 8-4 is the one we wanted. This one is actually... 02E1 is... that's even worse IVs. Okay. Yeah, none of these have better IVs than this one anyway, so we're going to try and get there. So let's go back here to wait time. I'm going to make my remaining advancements like 8,000 again. That's about a minute. I'm kind of taking a shortcut here because I haven't refound my seed with blinks here yet. So I could be a bit further. So it could be like 55, 59 seconds. So let's re-blink, just to be on the safe side. All right, so that's my current seed. So we're going to go here. I'm going to paste it back in. And we're going to look for What was the PID we wanted? Again, 845C9. Right here. So I'm going to back out of that because we don't need it right now. I'm going to go here to wait times. I'm going to paste this back in. So, yeah, 59 seconds. All right, I got my timer. I'm going to go 59 seconds. We're going to go to the PDA. Go to the snag list entry. Timer. Backing out to here just to be safe. And you could use CC timer for this, but I just don't want to convert seconds to frames. You could use flow timer if you wanted to convert seconds to milliseconds. But I just use Google timer. It's not really precise. But for this, we're just taking a huge chunk out of the advancement, so we don't really care if it's precise. We just don't want to overshoot, so you just want to be a little conservative with when you exit here. Like I'm going to exit just a touch early, and I'm probably going to have to do a risky check-in again. But that's all right, whatever. All right. Now we're going to get ready. I'm going to set my max advancements in open blank to at least this. I'm just going to go 1,000,005. Is that's a million, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. We might have to put in some extra blinks here, but that's okay. I'm just going to put in 9, see what I get. Oh, okay, let me try again. Nice, okay. Let me paste this in here. Oh, okay, that's still quite a bit. Let's see how far away that is, though. I need to paste. I've got the seed in. Oh, not find by stats. I want this. Let's consider blanks. Click that. Let me open the timer. 26 minutes. Am I synced, though? I'm synced, right? That looks good to me. So I'm going to check in on Makuhita again really quick. But 27 snagless is not bad either. That's probably going to be more counting. But since I've got this set up to count right now, we should be good. So I'm going to check in on Makuhita, refind my seed again. And then hopefully we're going to be a little closer. Oh, sorry, I need to go to PDA. Just going to do the little risky click here. Could have even been too much right there, but we'll see. Over here, punching that in. 11 minutes. We can do better. We can do better. I'm going to do one more check-in. This is going to be really risky. But we're risking it for the biscuit here. Just a quick peek. That's all we need. Oops. I got to actually hit shift here. Alright, get me over here. We didn't blow past it. Open the timer. Are we synced? Six minutes. One more peek would hurt, right? If I blow past this, if I fail the Dunsparce the second time, it's going to be really embarrassing. But just one more peek. See, like that. I'm just checking on it. He's still okay. He's still fine. Oh, this is going to be perfect. 3 minutes. Oh. Okay. Now, I would not advise cutting it that close, but it's fun. So we have 27 snag lists to do after this. I mute blinks again. 27 snag lists to do after this. That's the only timer I have open, yeah? Okay. And I have it set up. It's actually going to count them right this time. But Dunsparce is easy. If you've got your blink offset calibrated correctly, you shouldn't miss this. Next step after this is Swablu. Swablu is the exact same as Meditite. We're going to even reuse our offset. We might tweak it from there, depending. My reaction times might have changed. I might just be sleepier or less on the ball. But we'll see. The rest of these should be pretty casual, pretty quick. We'll definitely get to Sudowoodo, clear out the hideout here, and I'll get to Agate Village probably, and I'll show off the little AFK daycare strat if you've never seen it. That's another old trick, like infinite Pokeballs. It's an old trick. People have known about it for forever. That you can just AFK to level a Pokemon in the daycare. And I'm just going to leave that running all night tonight. It's a little bit late my time. I still have my clock showing here. By the time I get through this, it'll probably be 9 or something. But I'll leave it running overnight, probably. I'll get Espeon to like level 50 or something so that I can take on the rest of the game. And then after we do daycare, I'll probably do, on the next video, I'll come back with my Espeon at a high level. We'll do Hitmontop, Entei, Suicune, and the Staircase guys, all in one video, I hope. Because those are all regular blinks. There's nothing that's going to be different than Dunsparce here. So, those are all regular blinks. Entei has one little wrinkle, which I'll talk about when we get there. But all the rest of those guys are regular blinks, or they're even easier, which I'll also talk about when we get there. Some of these you can do with no timing component at all. The post-Suicune Mons and the Realgem Tower Mons you can just do with. You can do completely with Battle Now advancements, which is awesome. Because there's no noise at all from when you spawn in to when you start the battle. But we'll talk about that when we get there. This video will be up to Sudowoodo. Next video will probably be up to getting to the Shadow Lab. And then the Shadow Lab will probably be its own video because there's a lot there. Alright. Now, I'm going to set up my snag list. We need to do 27. I'm going to copy 27. It's going to be right there. I'm going to get this to capture my inputs. Hold on. Need to, okay, there we go. 1, 2. All right, it's reading. It's reading them. I'm going to trust the counter now. Again, if you don't have a capture card, just do this the normal way. Just count. You can use the plus and minus, and hopefully don't be as bad at counting as I am. And do not be really careful to not accidentally click on Makuhita, because as we showed, it does a heck of a lot of advancements. It's going to put you way past your target if you accidentally push AA instead of AB here. I've ruined a couple manips that way. So we're going to back out, and we're going to walk over to the trainer. And this should be, let's see, is it a male? This should be a male. Cool. This is almost definitely our guy, unless something else went catastrophically wrong. I'll full screen this bad boy. So we're just going to throw a Premier Ball, and I'm going to Psychic it. Or Confusion. That's like... Again, guys, let me know if you like this video, if you like this series so far. I'm trying my best to explain this stuff. I'm still pretty new at doing YouTube stuff. So feedback is appreciated. Kind comments are appreciated. Likes are appreciated. Subscribe. Do all that stuff. I don't know. Feels weird to show for that. This is just something I'm doing for fun. And then just, you know, let me know if you like it. Share the video with your friends. All that stuff. Let's see. Boom. There he is. Redemption. Redemption for messing up the easiest manip in the game. We'll send him out. So this is our future 3-segment Dunsparce. Easy peasy. We'll just finish off the battle. The PC to save is just over there, so we'll save. I'm gonna switch my target out. We're not using him anymore. We're going for... Maybe he can get a Shadow Rush off. We're going for Swablu. Where is Swablu? There he is. Boom. He got the KO. Thank you, Dunsparce. Salute. Oh, salute. My life is in the way. Oh, and he got paralyzed too. That's good. Okie doke. Over to the PC. I'm going to box another one of my Pokemon. Bayleaf is probably going away in favor of our shinies now. I'm going to try and play with all the shinies. Espeon is so easy to sweep this game with, so I'm going to leave Espeon in my party most likely, but the rest of the guys will probably be shiny. Who knows? I might... Once we get to a Gate Village and get Purification, I might just main some of these shinies for a bit. So I don't really care about their EVs. This is more just a for fun demonstration, learning the tools kind of playthrough. Besides the Heracross that I started my file for, there's not a ton that I'm looking for to get out of this playthrough. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go double check. I saved. I'm going to go double check to make sure that it's only the Swablu trainer that's next, right? Because there's a trainer here we can dodge. I believe we can just dodge everybody up until... Yep. So this guy has Swablu, so we're going to reset. I'm gonna go back to windowed. So we're gonna reuse this 53 offset for Swablu, and we're gonna see what happens. I can bring CC timer back because we do need it again. Oh, it would help to quick read inputs. A lot of Seth on this one. Alright. Take that. And set it up over on our blink tab. I definitely don't need this many advancements in my max advancements now. I can probably go for that. We can keep it nice and close. Again, because there's no noise down here on the bottom floor. But this floor is just like the Meditite area, and there's a noise. So we need to walk over here and re-find our seed. So I'm going to nestle right up next to the trainer. And we're going to put our inputs in. With such a short range, that was probably... I could have done 5 or 6. Anyway, we'll throw this up here. I'm going to switch to Swablu. Got all that situated. Oh, I don't want Hardy checked. I'll uncheck nature, because I don't care what nature I'm looking for. Again, we're looking for a small advancement window here. I love a 600, but I think 788 is probably alright. Yeah, so we'll take this one. I'm going to open the timer. I'm going to make sure that that's synced. Yep, looks good to me. Minute and a half. I'm going to take 788. We're going to add 53. 841. It's about 14 seconds. And we're going to see what we hit. Like I said, the noise in this area is about the same, so we should hit pretty close. We might need to tweak just a little bit. Like we did for Meditite, we tweaked a little bit. Because I'm not a robot, I can't always hit the button at the same time. But we'll see what we hit here. It should be pretty quick. This should be pretty close. Famous last words, but I think we'll be alright. If we get through Swablu pretty quick, and Mirror B doesn't give us too much trouble in the battle, I could actually do him on top. We'll see. We'll see how we're going. I've been recording for about 2 hours, 45 minutes. Probably 2 hours of it is going to make it into the video, maybe a little more. All right. Again, just like Meditite, I'm getting ready to start the second timer as I leave the menu here. And he also only has one text box, so... And let's see what we hit. I'm looking for a female Swablu. That's a good sign. It would be huge to hit this first try. He's got low special defense, low defense. I'm gonna hit him with a confusion and see what happens. Yeah, what is this? His stat? What did he say? Let's see what happens here. If this is the one that we get, his defenses are really bad, so we'll see. I'm not going to reset for a good one, though. It's not worth it. That did okay damage. I think he's pretty defensive. I think that might be why. Or I missed. I could have missed, too. Who knows? I'm just going to keep pucking balls instead of guessing at what the spread is. He's going to use Fly. He's slower than me, so there's no sense in confusioning. I might do it one more time after he lands. Or I'd love to just catch it. Okay. Let's see what we got. See if we got a little first try ski on our hands here. That'd be pretty sweet. So, all that practice with Meditite. Nope. Darn. Got my hopes up for nothing. That's okay. So we're going to take, just like before, we take our seed after blinks, paste it in here. I'm going to uncheck consider blinks. I'm going to click find by stats. I'm going to go 76, 35, 7, 4, 3, 40. I'm going to hit calc. 789. One late. Damn. That's a shame. Alright. So do I want to calc this? Or do I want to change my calibration? Or do I want to keep it? I'm going to keep it. And if I'm one late again, I'll drop it down to 52. Pretty darn good, though, for first try. So I'm going to go 52. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go 52. -1. I'm just going to make note that I hit -1. Oops, I don't need to put it there. That's muscle memory. I've been doing attempts on Yanma, and my muscle memory is kicking in. Again, Yanma is one of those methodless hunts, so it's more like educated soft resetting than it is real RNG manipping. So I've been trying to hit it though on my Suicune file that I have set up for a bold shiny frame. I've just been trying to hit all the method lists also, but just do 6 and then we'll click. Nope, hold on, I messed something up. Boom. Okie doke. We'll go over here. All this stuff again. Oh, 604 is huge. I'm just going to open the timer now. I'm absolutely going to hit this. All right. I had to jump at that one because it was so close. Notice how when I started it up, I only had about 30 seconds. These ones up here are all close. If you leave the summary open, you're at risk of just advancing to some of these. So I went quick. I'm looking for a male 604 plus 53. I'm going to keep it on 53. We're going 6, 6, 5, 7, which is also a pretty short wait. Yeah, about 11 seconds. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for a male Swablu. Good. That's the good sign. How fast is it? 46 speed. I should check how fast Meditite is. Because if it's close, if it's like, Meditite's like 47. Oh, 45. Alright. So if Swablu outspeeds me, there's a very good chance it is my target. So I'm going to actually attack on Meditite. I'm just going to attack into low tab. And I'm going to call. Let's see what happens. Swablu's faster. So if you look, it being 25 IV means that it's pretty fast. If you look at all the rest of these, there's a 47 because that's 28, but a lot of the other ones around it are slow. Well, I mean, these aren't around it, but a lot of the other ones, I guess, would be pretty slow. So that is actually a very good sign. It's more cope on my end. It could just be a plus speed nade. Like, there could be a timid frame right next to this, and I'm just coping, but we'll see. It also has very high special defense, so confusion should not do very much. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot, actually. We could be coping. We could be coping hard on this one. Yeah. Actually, is Naughty lower? Is Naughty a special defense lowering nature? Let's see. It is. Okay. That changes things, actually. This still could be our guy. I clicked show stats here. I was looking at the stats. I'm like, how is this 25 points, but it's still so low? Alright. I gotta stop coping. I'm just gonna catch this. That's all I need. Because I play this game too much, I truly am like, in the time it takes to catch something, I'm trying to calc the stats and figure out the speed tiers and all that stuff. Okay. My brain is rotted. My Coliseum brain rot. I'd love to catch this, though. That would be good. Naughty is a plus attack nature, too, so... Meditite's just hanging out. You can be asleep. You can hang out and be asleep for a bit. I'm just going to use your turn to throw Pokeballs. Let's see. Come on, pal. Come on home with me. There we go. It's weird that this guy has a Velvet. I mean, I guess there's not much you can do at this point in the game, but that's a strong Pokemon. Or would turn into a strong Pokemon. Alright, let's see what we got. Yep, there it is. I knew it. My cope was not for nothing. Second try. That's great. Didn't even have to cut anything out. We love it. Cool. I'm stoked. Now we gotta take out this Beldum. It's annoying. But we should be on to Mirror B after this, and assuming he doesn't give me any trouble in the actual fight, because the manip is not bad, might be able to do him on top. And then we'll have access to Purification, and I can fiddle with my team a little bit. because AFKing Espeon is gonna probably make all these guys able to be purified. So that's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna Shadow Rush because I know he's got a plus attack nature, so it might do some damage. Let's see. This Beldam's annoying because he resists Psychic. Cool. Let me change this over. I gotta change these target gifts so quickly. Alright. And I promise you, that is a gift. He just doesn't move. He sways a little bit. That's all. He's like... Oh, Swablu died. Oops. Makuhi. Oh, no, Makuhi doesn't know a physical move yet, does it? It might. It might have learned... Oh, no. It's actually on its last bar. So it might actually know a fighting move now. Yeah, let's go cross chop. Yeah, so AFKing experience on Espeon is probably going to passively purify every other Pokemon in my party. So I'm going to get all these guys purified in the next episode probably, and then we'll have a full team of shinies to work with. If Makuhita's actually, if he's able to be purified before the end of this video, I might put him in the daycare. It might be a Makuhita main here. I might ditch Espeon and just punch stuff. We'll see. I definitely want to use Meditite some more too, because on the first playthrough that I manipped him, I used him for the early game, but I didn't use him very much after that. So I want him to evolve and play with Medicham a little bit. All right, that should be the battle, yeah. So we'll backtrack. I'm going to save. Then we'll fight Mirror B. We got a full team, almost a full team of shiny shadows, so this is kind of sick. He shouldn't stand a chance, really. I don't want to accidentally have to fight that guy on the roller skates there. Alright, we will heal. I'm going to keep an empty slot in my party. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I want to do, I want to RNG Plusle, too. The, Plusle here can't be shiny. But, it might be a fun manip anyway. Because I can go for a perfect spread on it. I get rid of Dunsparce? Who should I get rid of? I want to leave 2 slots open, if I can, so that I can get Sudowoodo, and I don't think you can leave the room until you get Plusle. So I want to... oh, I want to save. Did I save already? I'm going to save. And we're going to reset. I haven't RNG'd Plusle before, so if we have time, I'm going to make that happen. I could also look into it in between videos and get back to it that way. But I didn't really think about it at all, but I don't know if you can leave the room without picking up Plusle before you, or after you beat Mirror B. So I may need to beat Mirror B, refind my seed, and then advance from there. We shall see. First, we're going to do Sudowoodo. There's nothing fancy I'm going to go for on him, so should just be a really straightforward Blink RNG. Oh, I'm just going to hide that. Oh, we're going to go up here. I almost ran into that trainer while I was fiddling with the program. All right, and now we're getting ready for Mirror B. So down here, there's no noise, but also if we go straight ahead in this room, there's also no noise. So I'm gonna open the door, and I'm gonna get ready for the fight. So we're gonna refind our seed with blinks. Let me make sure I have my initial seed in my blinks. We get to listen to the Mirror B theme. Cool. All right, we're gonna go over to available spreads. I'm gonna select Sudowoodo. I'm gonna go over here. Boom. Just gonna generate a huge list. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go to available spreads instead of search for spreads. Let's just see what we got. Ooh, this one's got 31. Oh, that's far. Oh, right. I'm gonna fix this here. Oh boy. All right, we don't have a. Oh no, I still have hardy checked. Whew, that was close. I thought I didn't have a spread for a while. Let's go for. That's a while. Let's go for the naughty one here. Cool. 4 minutes. All right. I'll see you guys in 4 minutes. All right. Just about 4 minutes. We're coming back. Just getting ready to press B. This is just like with Dunsparce. Exact same type of manip. Except I'm not going for a 3-segment or anything. I'm not going for anything special. All right, now we're doing 11 snagless. I'm gonna go over here, put this to 11. I'm gonna hit read inputs. I'm gonna go to the PDA. I don't know what happened the first time, so maybe I just got squeaked out, but now it's working fine. I'm glad you guys get to see me catastrophically mess up counting, though. Now we will fight Mirror B. Yep. Go ahead, dude. Oh, you know what? I don't have a gift for Plusle. If I go for Plusle, I'm not gonna have a cute little picture. I might be able to go find it, but I didn't. I did not think about manipping him before I started this playthrough. So, all right, we're just gonna double into that Colo. They both waste turn 1 using Rain Dance, even if one of them already sets it up. So, I'd love it if Meditite got into Shadow mode here. Or Hyper mode, I mean. Yep, nice. So he's going to be able to crit like crazy. And the crits coming off of Meditite's doubled attack is actually pretty nasty. Alright, so. Hyper mode, Shadow Rush. I'm going to go for this one. And I'm gonna do that. Let's see what happens. I don't think it's gonna be able to one-shot the level 30, but we'll see. Yeah, the only problem with using Meditite is Hyper mode is so good, you almost don't want to purify it. Well, the last time I used him, I was like, he was a powerhouse in this battle and in the battle against Hitmontop. But then I didn't use him again because I didn't want to purify him. Oh, wow. All right, Shadow Rush didn't crit. It has like a 90% crit rate when you're in hyper mode, but I got unlucky. All right, that's the Rain Dish one. I just don't want to get Leech Seeded, that's all. I don't think the one that knows Leech Seed is in right now. That's the Swift Swim one, the one that's low. He didn't kill Meditite, but I think Meditite's going to die from recoil on the next turn. I don't have a lot of items, so, and having 2 Pokemon less than I normally would bring into a battle might be hairy, but we'll see. Espeon still has full health. It's just, Sudowoodo can, like, murder you with Rock Slide while you're trying to catch it, which is tricky, but as long as it gets sent out in this battle, I can retry it. Wow, Meditite's not going to get an attack, huh? Oh, no, he didn't attack him. Cool. So he's going to hopefully kill this guy. Nice. He's going to die, though. Nope, 1 HP. Very clutch. If this other Ludicolo has Swift Swim, though, he's just going to die on this turn. Well, I guess he'll die on this turn anyway, because he's going to get recoil. But these are the last 2 Pseudos, I believe. Or not Pseudos, Ludicolos. Alright, I'm going to Shadow Rush that one, and I'm going to Confusion this one. This might be on Meditite. Yeah, there it is. I probably shouldn't have brought Swablu to this fight. I'm bringing Makuhita out. Because Swablu is just going to get Rock Slided and killed. If I can at least catch, Sudowoodo. Oh boy, Leech Seed, great. As long as not Espeon, not Espeon. Oh, fuck. Okay. I've got heals, but that's probably going to heal whatever comes back into that slot. I don't want Espeon to faint, so I'm going to Super Potion it. Yeah, I'm going to Super Potion it. Still one more. Oh, all right, he's died. That's fine. I wasn't attacking that guy. This guy's gonna waste a turn using Rain Dance, so we're pretty safe. All right, so Makuhita, I'm gonna have it cross chop that Ludicolo because it's slower than everyone here, and then Confusion's coming out against that guy. So there'll be no rain for this turn. Dive is gonna hit Espeon probably, but then he's gonna get cross chopped. This out. Oh, I should probably check what gender this one that I'm looking for is supposed to be. Female. Good. Okay. It probably is my target then. That was a good hit. He's gonna get health back because of the stupid Leech Seed. I'm probably just gonna Confusion it. Throw a Premier Ball raw and see what happens. I gotta get this Ludicolo down because he's gonna kill me with Leech Seed. Oh boy. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. He's sent out though, so even if I lose this fight, I'm gonna come back. He'll be manipped already. Oh, that's right. He wanted to wait. He wasted his turn on Rain Dance. Okay. So one more Confusion should kill that Ludicolo. Hopefully Espeon doesn't die to this. Oh, huge. Double miss. Double miss. This is a good little boss fight. I haven't been grinding. I haven't played against any optional trainers, so I didn't really think that this would be a problem, but this could be. Swablu has Fly, actually, so I could probably dodge a Rock Slide and finish off this Ludicolo. This confusion's not going to kill, though. Oh boy. I want him to waste all his rock slides and start using Shadow Rush. There's the Shadow Rush. Oh, well, that's not good. But the Leech Seed should be gone now. And I can bring Swablu in. Oh, Swablu doesn't have Fly. I'm stupid. I just caught it. So it's gonna get one banged from it's gonna get one banged by Rock Slide, but that's alright. I'm just gonna keep tossing Pokeballs, hoping I get lucky on this Pseudo. Otherwise, I just try the fight again. Not a big deal. Yeah. Not great. There was an Ultra Ball I could have picked up in the cave. Maybe I should have. Oh, no. He's going to get Rock Slided now. Oh, you fucking Hyper Mode. Oh, boy. Yeah, there goes Swablu. Oh, he missed. Okay. So I get one more turn of throwing a Pokeball. Because I don't want to actually use my Pokeballs. So if one of these Pokemon dies, then I don't actually get a chance. I can't duplicate them. Alright, so let's try and hit Ludicolo. Not that I can get experience, because both of these are Shadow Pokemon. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to try this battle again. Oh, alright, Leech Seed. If I KO him on this turn, I'm gonna need to miss a... Oh no, he's faster, okay. Alright, so then there's no Leech Seed coming out, I don't think. Or it might transfer to Sudowoodo, which is bad. Okay, alright. Low kick is fine. Oh. Because he's in hyper mode, he's not gonna want to take... He's not gonna take a potion. So he's gonna need to live one more turn. I'm gonna have to call him. And he has to live in one additional turn. So then I can heal. Rock Slide, miss. Alright, it's hitting Maku. Bad. That's bad. Oh, alright. Alright, I'm just gonna throw a regular Pokeball then, because I can't duplicate these, so I don't want to waste. But, like, if we get a chance, if we catch him, sure. I'm just gonna retry the battle, though. I might switch up who I bring in. Might not be all my shinies. I didn't really think about how Swablu would be dead weight here. Oh, alright. I'll throw one more. Maybe if I need to catch him in a regular Pokeball. He kind of matches. The balls on the end do kind of match the regular Pokeball. I don't think the Pokeball is shaken even more than once here. Alright. So we're losing to Mirror B. I'm going to back out. Probably... I don't know what the strategy is going to be here. Let me... Do you have moves? Yeah. Synthesis actually could be clutch. Oh, wait, hold on. Dunsparce doesn't have any moves yet either, right? He learns Glare. He doesn't have it yet. Do you have any moves? No, not really. Okay. Bayleaf is coming with me. I'm replacing Swablu with Bayleaf. Yeah. I think that's the only tweak I'm going to make right now. If I can help it, I still want to keep a slot of my team free. Because I want to manip Plusle. But Espeon got some good experience in that fight, so I think I might have leveled up, or I'm close. But I think it's actually good to show off that I didn't even need to worry about losing that manip because he got sent out. So the Sudowoodo should already be locked in. Should still be female. It should be the one that we manipped. Alright, I'm going to focus I think the 31 one is the one with Leech Seed. I think more than one of them have Leech Seed, but I'm going to focus the higher level one first. Nice. Confusion's good. Maybe he'll hit himself. Nope. Alright, they both use Rain Dance anyway, so this Ludicolo should be dead next turn. If I get Hyper Mode here, then it'll take an additional turn. But it'll do more damage. So I think we're getting a Leech Seed off, unfortunately. Unless he misses. Yeah, I don't care about Astonish, so he can keep using that. He might flinch me, which would suck. But we're focusing down the level 31 one. Hit yourself. Nice. Alright, so he's going down if I didn't flinch. I did. That's fine. Espeon is still going to be faster than one of them. And should be able to kill. I'm just going to Shadow Rush the other one. And hope you don't go after Espeon. You did. Great. But if Espeon flinches... Yeah, fuck. Okay. Just hit yourself again. Nice. Alright. I can't believe it. That's big, though. Big damage. If we can keep Meditite alive a little longer, this battle, we should be set. Alright, Astonish on Meditite, please. Okay. I don't care if you flinch, because this Astonish is barely doing anything. That one is the one I want dead, because I think he has Leech Seed. I don't want him to use Leech Seed. Alright, second Ludicolo is out. Or I guess third. Shadow Rush goes off. Excellent. He's down. 2 more left. Hopefully we can get a good Shadow Rush crit and just kill one of these outright. Rain should stop next turn, maybe? So they're going to waste a turn setting it again. I'm going to go for the level 31. We're going to double into it. Razor Leaf is going to hurt. It's actually not that bad. Let's hopefully get this KO. Oh. Alright. Crit Shadow Rush might do it. I don't know. Water Gun might just kill Meditite. Oh, alright. It wasn't Meditite. Great. I don't have another super potion. I've only got a regular potion. But I'll give it to Espeon Nice. When I get that kill. Good, good. I think I'm going to ignore Sudowoodo so that I can finish off the second, or the last Colo. Yeah, because he's going to waste a turn setting the rain, and I'm just going to double into him. And hope Rock Slide doesn't kill both of my Pokemon. Good. Alright. Miss? Can we get a miss? Alright, it's good. We're gonna kill one. Yep, that's fine. Is it gonna kill both? Didn't. Alright, so I'm gonna send Bayleaf out. Because Bayleaf can heal. And I'm just gonna start chucking. I'm gonna chuck a Premier Ball. Let me actually check. Let me unfull screen. Let me check what 22 special defense, right? What's the stat though? 52? I'm gonna hit him with confusion and see what happens. Or should I heal? I might want to heal. Do it next. No, I'm gonna hit him. I want to get some damage off, and I don't want to kill him. Because if I win the battle, I can't manip him without. I'd have to manip him again. I'd have to reset. Or I could catch it when I refight Mirror B later. Yeah, that's good damage. No confusion. Good. Hopefully this misses on. I should have put him in the other spot. That was actually dumb. I should have put Bayleaf in this the bottom slot. Because I'm going to be throwing Pokeballs at the top slot. I won't have a turn to use Synthesis. Makahita's got some other moves, right? No. I'm going to use a potion on Bayleaf. Alright. These should be better odds. Oh, I really needed that catch. He's just gonna Rock Slide my whole team to death. Oh, that still did a ton of damage. I'm gonna waste the rest of my potions. In theory, this is the last fight in the game that has any capacity to be difficult. Because I can AFK the daycare to level my Pokemon up. Alright, I really need this catch, though. He truly is a boss. Not because this manip is hard. Because this guy is fucking annoying as shit. Oh boy. 3 HP. Oh, wait, hold on. Was that a Pokeball? If I can't catch him in a Premier, I'm gonna just huck Pokeballs until I catch him. These regular potions aren't doing much. If I had Bayleaf in the bottom slot, I could be spamming Synthesis. But I didn't think about that. I mean, that's why I brought him, but I didn't think to put him in the bottom slot. Jesus. I might lose again. Wow. Yeah, alright. Bayleaf is dead. How many tries is it going to take to catch this guy? Alright, now we're just going to be lobbing regular Pokeballs and hoping that they catch. Until Makuhita goes down. Oh boy. This ain't good. Alright. We lost again. I'm gonna go get the Ultra Balls. I'm not fucking around anymore. I believe the Ultra Balls are up here. I think it's up here and to the right. Ask the trainer that can't fucking see. Is it down here? No, this isn't it. I believe they might be on the other side. Can I go down? Oh, alright, yeah, it's the other way. I hope I don't trigger this battle from this side. Okay, good. There's not a path this way, right? No. Yeah, I think it's on the other side. Honestly, I didn't think this would give me the most trouble today, just playing the game. Alright, so we gotta go this way. No, that's not the one either. I think it's down? It's like super close to the entrance, I think, then. Past this guy the other way, I think. I believe I can sneak around this corner here. Yep. I believe this guy's completely blind. Yes, good. Boom. I just need to not accidentally trigger this fight or the other fight. I mean, I could do both of these fights. That Sudowoodo is about as locked in as it gets, so. Backtrack all the way to the Mirror B fight now. And I'm just gonna start lobbing Ultra Balls. I'm tired of tired of losing this fight. I already have a Sudowoodo and a Premier Ball, so too bad. Oh yep, I need to go up. We go from Swablu second try to our third try of the Mirror B battle. Well, that's Colo. So we're coming back to this fight. I actually didn't think about it. Doing Plusle might not even be feasible right now. With how many tries this took, I probably have no idea where I am as far as where my seed is. So if I wanted to refine my seed with Blinks, I'd need to search a huge amount of seeds. But we'll give it a try. Alright, I'm going to focus the 39 one now. See if I can just get this KO. Or 29. Confusion turn 1's good. If this attack goes off, he'll be KO'd on the next turn. Oh, he got really close. Actually, I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna hope that he hits himself in confusion again. Yeah, especially because he's not the rain dish one. Oh darn! All right, he's still confused. It might happen again. Because I want to get the level 31 down. He might already have leech seeded me. So we'll see. Yeah, he did. Miss? Nope. Is it on Espeon? Yeah, of course it is. I might switch. I'm just gonna switch. Of course, I bet you they'll read my switch and they'll use it again. The reason I don't want to get leech seeded is because it sticks around. Even if after I KO that guy, as long as Espeon's on the field, it's going to keep hurting me. Alright, Meditite's going to Shadow Rush, and Espeon I'm going to switch to Bailey. I think in Gen 3 you can still leech seed a grass type, but wow, Astonish. Okay. Don't flinch me now. Oh, all right. Oh, hyper mode. Fine. Okay. So we're gonna hit him when he comes out of dive. It'll hopefully kill him in one hit. And I'm just gonna click Shadow Rush because he's no longer confused. And hopefully we don't flinch. Flinch would be bad here. That's one of the first, one of the 4 Ludicolo's down. Or I guess I already knocked one out, right? I think it was the last 2. Okay. We'll see if we flinch. No, cool. As long as this crits, he's down. Yep, cool. Okay, now these are the last 2 Ludicolo's. Hopefully Meditite can get some crits in. Oh, good. Astonish didn't go for Meditite. Alright, I'm just gonna Synthesis on the next turn. Because they seem to be focused on Bayleaf anyway. Nice. Big damage. Rain stops, so they're both gonna waste a turn. Meditite should be able to get this KO. Bailey is going to Synthesis. I probably could have attacked. Eh, well, whatever. Alright, Sudowoodo's in. I'm gonna just start hucking Ultra Balls left and right here. Meditite is gonna Shadow Rush, leave Colo, and then I'm gonna Shadow Rush Sudowoodo with Bailey. I'm gonna see what happens. Then Billy flinched. Alright. I want to get some damage on. If Meditite dies and Espeon can come back in, I'll do that. I'll Confusion him. Yeah, alright. Nope. Okay. Meditite did 9. Fine. Alright, Bayleaf is going to Synthesis again. And I'm just going to KO the other Sudowoodo. Or the other... Oh, jeez. The other Ludicolo. And then I'm going to expect to go down. Just don't flinch, please. Oh, all right. You did that. All right, that's fine. All right, Espeon is gonna come in. I'm gonna Confusion Sudowoodo one time, and then I'm gonna check Ultra Balls. I'm going to get. Oh, it's raining. Synthesis isn't healing me as much. That's actually bad. I didn't think about that. Nice. All right, that was actually a big dodge. All right, we're gonna Confusion Sudowoodo once. We're going to Shadow Rush that Ludicolo. If we get into Hyper Mode, that's bad. I don't want this Ludicolo sticking around. Because it's just causing too much damage. Oh boy, okay. Rock Slide's gonna fuck me up. Oh, huge. Okay, we needed that. We needed that miss. Alright. Bayleaf, what I'm gonna need you to do is get an attack off. That's all. And since it's in hyper mode, it can't use anything else but Shadow Rush. So. Alright, I'm throwing an Ultra Ball. I am using Shadow Rush on this Ludicolo. I need to fucking catch this guy. This is ridiculous. I'd probably leave all this in, because it's funny, it's stupid, but this is gonna make the video run an extra half an hour longer than it would have. Alright. Espeon's down. Makuhita's gonna come in. I'm just gonna start checking Pokeball. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose again. Alright, I'm gonna call Bayleaf to get it out of hyper mode and hope that it doesn't die on the next turn. Because I can't give it a potion, and I can't use Synthesis. Since it's in hyper mode, it's not going to listen. This is insane. This truly is insane. Alright, now, Rock Slide needs to miss on Bayleaf. No. Okay. I'm gonna waste 2 of my Ultra Balls, and then I'm gonna throw Pokeballs. I need to catch this MF. I've been too weary of damaging it, because I don't want to KO him and win. Oh my god. I can't believe it. This is the 3rd loss against Mirror B. Alright, alright. Here's the new plan. New plan is I put 1 more Pokemon in my party. I'm not going to be able to check what, I'm not going to be able to check which Plusle I hit, but at this point, I need to catch this guy. I've been recording for almost 4 hours. I feel like 45 minutes have been spent on Mirror B so far, but maybe not. The easiest manip in the video. The most annoying fight in the game. Alright. This is some good XP. I think Meditite is getting some of it now that it's halfway through its bar. Alright. The focus the 31 one. This is like the slowest battle in the game, too. Ugh. Alright, that Ludicolo is done. It's done next turn. I'm doubling into him, hoping that if one of these flinches me, if I flinch on Espeon and go into hyper mode, I'm going to do that. Okay, alright, we're good. I'm really torn on whether or not I should include any of this. If you guys are still watching and I left all of these attempts in here, let me know if it was interesting to watch or not. Because I could just skip to me catching this guy. I truly didn't expect this to take this long. I didn't really have a game plan for this, and I haven't done a single optional battle in the whole game, so I don't have that many extra experience points hanging around. Alright, hit yourself in confusion. Cool. Now, Meditite should get clean up the KO. Two more Ludicolo left. I'm going to leave the one who uses Astonish alone. I'm going to focus this level 28 one, and then I'm just going to hang out and try and get this catch off. I brought Umbreon with me because he's a little tankier. Nice, we got a dodge on Razor Leaf. That's big. I might train, if I have time, I might try and set Reflect so the Rock Slide doesn't own me. We'll see how much damage this does. Oh, Hyper. Okay. That's fine. Alright, Shadow Rush is coming out, and I'm going to use Reflect. Hopefully this doesn't kill Espeon before I can get a Reflect off. Nice. Oh, of course Shadow Rush doesn't crit. The one time I needed to. Well, one of the times I needed to. I keep leaning over in front of my mic, so it keeps showing up on the thing. Alright. I'm going to Shadow Rush. Oh, fuck. Well. I did not mean to click. Alright, that's fine. We'll be alright. I was going to double into that slot, so that when Sudowoodo came out, that Shadow Rush would do damage against it. But that's okay. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to Confusion at once and start throwing balls. I'm in a better spot this fight than I've been in the last couple, so... Oops. Oh my goodness. Alright. I hope Espeon doesn't die, because I need it. I need it to use confusion once. I need to not press reflect this next turn. That was a big blunder. Alright, Meditite is fine. SPN is not, so I'm not getting confusion off. Okay. Alright. I don't think Razor Leaf is gonna kill it. It is super effective. It's got some decent special defense. I'm gonna try that. I'm keeping the other Sudowoodo, I'm keeping the other Ludicolo alive because if I accidentally kill Sudowoodo, I can lose the fight again. I'm gonna use Razor Leaf. Oh, I got Body Slam now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and paralyze it with Body Slam. Yeah, I didn't get Flappy. Flappy is the one you'd use to paralyze these guys to catch them, but I'm being stubborn and skipping those battles. It probably would have saved me more time in the long run. Trying to get a Body Slam paralyze here. Nice. Big. Alright, I'm going to use Razor Leaf on the next turn. All right. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to do Plusle, because this has taken so much longer than I thought. I don't even know where I am in the RNG anymore. And refinding my seed with Blinks is going to, I'm gonna have to set the range very far for me to even have a chance. But I'm gonna give it a try anyway. If I can get resynced, then I should be able to get a good puzzle. I'm curious if they're going to let me leave the room, though. If I beat Mirror B and then turn around, if I can go back to the save station. So if I can reset, we're cooking. Did the rain stop? No, not yet. I wanted to see if I could use Synthesis. It's not going to heal me very much. I'm going to use Razor Leaf again, then. Damn, I cannot catch this guy. This is ridiculous. Oh, don't flinch me, please. Great. Oh, good. Paralyze. That paralyze is very clutch right now. It's what is keeping me in this battle. Because if I was getting hit by these rock slides, it would not be pretty. I'm going to Synthesis since the Ludicolo is going to set up Rain Dance this turn. I want to get one turn of half my health. Oh, come on. Thank fuck. Okay. We're in. Now, this should be shiny. After all that nonsense, we hit them in it. It would be the ultimate slap in the face to somehow miss this after all that trouble. But, of course, we didn't. We hit it. There he is. There's the pickle. So that's why you don't reset if you lose the battle. If he didn't get sent out, I would have had to do the manip again. But because he got sent out, you just keep calm, retry. I'm also paralyzed again, or paralyzed still, so this is tricky, but it's alright. I'm just gonna keep wailing on him, mashing A. I'm really curious about if they're gonna let me go back to the PC after this fight, or if I have to go get Plusle. I've never done this. I've never done Plusle before because it's shiny locked, but I wanted to see if I could get a good spread. Cool. All right, we're done. All right. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not allowed to go back to the PC. I'm going to have to do the Plusle manip now. Oh, yep. All right. That's Plusle. I gotta go pick him up. Now, I'm going to see if I can refine my seed. Oh, they fully heal me? That's nice of them. Alright, we're gonna go like 5 million. Let's see if we are even anywhere close to that. So I'm gonna take this seed after blinks here, because that's the latest seed that I know about. Alright, I got nothing. I'm going to try my blinks again. Oh, alright. We're going to see if this even is actually what it is. Alright, I'm going to hit Plusle. I'm going to hit Calculate. Oh, shit. Hold on. It can't be shiny, so I'm going to... let's look for a Modest Nature. I might need to be more specific. I gotta wait for this to spin here. I should have went into the other tab, because it won't take as long to go. All right, I'm gonna look for. We go 31 special attack. Let's just be. Let's go for a fucking perfect one. There's no way there's a one here, but. Is this gonna destroy my computer? I think it is. I should go over here and search it. Yeah. This is absolutely is gonna destroy that whole tab for a while. Oops, not here. It's there. Let's just go for any. No, okay. Yeah, all right. Cancel. Hey, let me cancel. That's good. All right. Yeah, let's just go for perfect special attack, modest. How about 31 speed too? Wow. All right. How about defense? Oh, actually, you know what? That's why I'm searching really far out. Let me go one more. All right, let me search this number of advances. I want 31 special attack. The reason I'm being picky with IVs here is because it's shiny lock, so I'm searching every spread possible out here. Whoa, 31 special defense also? Really terrible, most other things, but... Oh, alright. Hold on. Let me go for this one. I'm looking for... Where was it? This one here. I'm going to set it to Ice Hidden Power 68 to narrow this down. Why is this? I've been doing this for so long, my brain just fried. Shouldn't this be so specific that it's gonna come back with not that many results? Why is it taking so long? Anyway, either way, I'm going to have to advance a lot to get here. I'm going to have to advance that many from where I was. Let's see how far away. 15 seconds. I gotta get down to the bottom of this list. It would be 68 snag lists, that many advances. Let me just pick this to see. It says 170 hours. I just want to make sure my blinks are synced. Cool. So I'm actually on seed. That's good. This is the spread I want, though. So we're going to have to do a lot of advancements. Like I had it set up over here. I'm going to go about 14 seconds. I probably should go a little bit less since I just left Espeon's timer open for so long, but yeah, let's do 13. Let's see how close I am. Cool. All right. Let's refind our seed again. I'm going to take this and put it as our current seed, and I'm going to take 1, 0 off of that because I kind of dialed my range back in now. All right, come on. 1, 2. bad at logging blinks here. There we go. All right. I'm going to take this bad boy. We're going to set this back here. It's going to take 1,000,000 years to generate this blink list again. I'm not exactly sure what I could do to make this shorter, but I'm gonna see how many advances now. Well, actually, I could do it up here since I have the one I want. The PID I'm looking for is this, so I'm gonna copy this over. That's still pretty. Wait, oh, I didn't change my. Need to change this. I didn't change. Oh no, I did change it on that tab. Okay. Uh-oh. Did I blow past it? I must have. This one's pretty close though. I might go for this one. That's still, yeah, that's still good. So that's hidden power goes to 68. Cancel. Please. Hidden power goes 68. There we go. All right. We're actually gonna hopefully be able to hit this one. $68 snagless, huh? All right. Uh-oh. That doesn't quite seem synced to me. Yeah, no. All right, I think I need to resync my blinks then. All right. Well, I might have just lost my place in line here. I don't think. Oh, and I definitely missed a blink already. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I've got a seed. Hopefully this is the seed I'm actually on. Alright, we're going to go for this one. This is Dragon 45. Changing the hidden power types here to... It's 45, I said? Yeah. To narrow this down, if that's not clear. I've got my filters set up the same way, so I'm just trying to narrow down the results in this tab. I think it's still pretty far, isn't it? Yeah, 70,000 advances. There's one result. That's weird. Well, let's see. I'm going to click open timer and see if they're met. All right. I'm not gonna bother getting puzzle. It can't be shiny anyway. I'm gonna have to take some time to figure that out later. So that would have been a much more manageable manip if you were just going for puzzle, but because I was also trying to manip Sudowoodo and I failed the battle several times, I ended up losing my place in the RNG pretty quickly. And even though I thought I kind of found it again, trying to advance to that other one was just not easy. It's not it can't be shiny anyway, so what's the point? I was just gonna do it for fun, but this video's already getting pretty long, so there's not much of a reason to do it. I might cut some of that searching out just to wrap this video up a little bit faster, because I've been recording for about 4 hours. I'm getting a little tired, but the video is definitely gonna be a longer one anyway. So we're going to a gate village. I'm not going to do Hitmontop today. We're going to do Hitmontop first thing in the next video. We'll do Hitmontop. We'll fight all the trainers in the Forest Relic over here. Then we'll do Entei, Suicune, and all of the post-Suicune Pokemon. Those are all regular blinks, so they're going to be just as easy as Dunsparce or Sudowoodo, hopefully without the difficult battles attached. I'm going to... Oh, while I'm here, I'm going to show you guys this. This is what I'm going to do to end the video off. If you stand in a spot and you hold, if you hold up on your controller, unplug it, continue holding up, plug it back in, and now, get Rui out of the way. Now I'm not holding anything on my controller, but my character is walking. This is how you AFK the daycare or AFK to purify any of your Pokemon. I'm going to AFK with Espeon in the daycare, and hopefully he's going to have like an extra 20 levels by the time I come back. So I actually have to go put him in the daycare first. But that's what I'll be doing between now and the next video to make sure I don't have any more Mirror B debacles. I'm also going to leave all my Shadow Pokemon in my party, so their Shadow gauges go back, go down to 0, and I can purify them as soon as I catch Hitmontop. A little bummed I couldn't do Plusle, but again, it can't be shiny. It's not really a priority for me in this run, but I thought it would have been fun to show off. But if I hadn't lost about 1,000 times against Mirror B, would be a little more interested, and if it wasn't so late for me. So we will put Espeon in the daycare. I'm gonna pull Bayleaf out of the... Pull Bayleaf out of the PC because I want to have it purified for later, in case I need to use it for something. We're gonna save, and then I'm gonna go AFK walk for probably 10 hours. Y'all aren't going to see that, of course. When we pick it up in the next video, I'm going to do Hitmontop, Entei, Suicune, and as many of Suicune's friends as I can do. We will then get ready for that stretch of the mid-game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try and cut some of this stuff down, but I want to keep most of it in. I want to keep some of my fails, some of my pratfalls, but I don't know if I'm going to keep the entirety of all of the 3 entire losses against Mirror B. But let me know what you guys thought about this video. Post in the comments. Toss me a couple likes if you don't mind. Subscribe. Share these videos with some people who like Pokemon that you know. I'll be back with the next one. I've been Alex. Take care.